In today's Jurassic World game episode, we have an Indoraptor tournament to compete for. Now hold on a minute, that's not an Indoraptor tournament, that's an SDNA tournament. No, but if we win, we will have enough SDNA to be able to create the Indoraptor. Once I get a level 40 Indominus Rex. That and so much more in today's episode. We got a bunch of stuff that happened, so make sure you stick to the end and leave a like on the video if you like videos like this. And without further ado, let's get into today's Jurassic World game episode. Oh yes, I must have it! The SDNA containing Velociraptor SDNA, making this technically the Indoraptor tournament. Except it doesn't give you an Indoraptor straightly because you still need an Indominus Rex, and you still need which stinks because I have to put all my focus into the tournament when I still have yet to complete Jurassic Heroes. I still have 13 steps left to do in Jurassic Heroes, so I'll probably have to do those a little bit off camera, but in the meantime, we obviously have a tournament to do. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. Apparently, I think this one's gonna be, can we hit battle, please? Thank you. Apparently, this one's gonna be 250 trophies, so that's great to see. So we're gonna do here actually is we're gonna use a little bit of a new skill I've kind of earned, and that's the fact we're gonna scroll all the way down here. Actually, we're just gonna do this. Hold on. We're gonna do that, and then two Jungosaurus, right? And then we're gonna scroll all the way over here, right? Okay, and then we'll throw in you, and then we'll throw in a Jungosaurus. And there we go. We can go and hop into battle. It's a Jungosaurus sandwich, and I totally didn't steal from a certain beaver. Oh yes, this will be a very easy win here. Hopefully at least. We'll definitely have to see. Is there no music? No, I just have to turn my headphones up. That's all you gotta do sometimes. Just turn your headphones up. We're gonna go ahead and we're actually gonna save the point. Now, more than likely, you're gonna dino swap because you have that disadvantage. But when it comes to my, how do I say your name again? Hold on. Unasaurus? We're gonna go with that. Unasaurus. Yes. And then also, I'm gonna scoot over just a tad so that way my green screen has a little bit of room to work with here, because I'm noticing it's kind of cut off. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and save 3 points because that is going to be the best solution here. Argentinosaurus is gonna have 3 points here. What is gonna be your next move? I don't know. You can do anything. I mean, you're gonna go 1, so that works. That's fine. So 17. We can actually probably knock you out with two Jungosaurus here. So that's great to see. We're gonna go 3 and 3. We're gonna go 3 and 3 because I feel like that's the safest bet. I'm waiting for Argentinosaurus to just go ahead and knock me out here, which is being increasingly hard by the fact that it's deciding not to attack me. So that is great to see. That's fantastic to see. But now you have 4 points. So more than likely, I don't know what you're gonna do. I normally don't fight with commons. You're gonna go 1 point again? Wow, you're being really slow with this attack. You're in no rush to knock me out, are you? You just want me to come along and go 4 and 3. Yes, it's exactly what you want me to do here. Does that knock you out, actually? Get you pretty darn close. That's fine. But now you have 5 points. Are you gonna do anything with those lovely 5 points? Are you gonna, if you go 1 again, you'd be a bot. That'd be such a bot thing to do. What are you gonna do? You go 4. Hey, what do you know? It's not a bot. No, it is a bot. But that's fine, because now my lovely Unasaurus gets to come in. We're gonna go 2, and we're actually gonna go 3, because we don't need that other point, because we're gonna be so strong. I wonder if this is gonna ruin the trophy count. So the main reason I'm doing this skill is because of the trophy count. I want to see how low of a creature it needs for me to take in order to guarantee the win, and also get the 40 trophies. If I'm able to get 40 trophies, that's gonna be a lot of battles I'm able to save. But we'll actually see how this ends up going here. This is increasingly long, though, I will say. Increasingly long time. 17 with 3 points is going to do absolutely nothing to me, because I am just so strong compared to you. We're going to go 4. We're going to go 4, and that's going to knock you out. And it's going to be down to your bird, your pterosaur, which is going to have just no health whatsoever. It's such a breeze. It's kind of annoying having to go through the first couple of stages of the tournament, because it's like you have to use such lower level creatures in order to actually get good trophies. And it kind of takes a little bit. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to go 8 here. And that's going to completely knock you out. As a matter of fact, I could have just went 6 and saved some time. Save some time on the episode as I peck your little eyes out. There we go. Yeah, and I'm going to check that and see if you look good. 2,000. That was a little bit overkill, but that's fine. Anyways, there's our first victory with the technically Indominus Rex tournament. Technically. I mean, it's not that. Oh, look at that loading screen. That's the first time we're seeing it on it. 22? Okay. We might have to lower our standards just a little bit, but it's fine. We are in Prayer League though, so that ends up working out. So I think someone said if on your first battle you end up in Survivor League, it is more than likely going to be a 1,500 tournament. But if you end up in Prey League, that is going to be, oh, and they're free to do too, nice. It's gonna be a 2,500. So we ended up in Prey League, so it's gonna be a 2,500. We'll go with Dimetrodon. And I'll go to a Jungosaurus. I am actually curious, hold on. I want to swap that out. I want to up it just a tad because we are in a new league. I'm gonna use Diplodocus, a level 40 Diplodocus. So hopefully this actually gets us a 40 count. So definitely go a little bit lower for Hatchling League with the dinosaur you're gonna need. That should be enough for me to do that. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see though. We'll see how many trophies that this guy actually gets me here. But yeah, this is a brand new skill I'm trying out here. I noticed technically wasn't in the, you know, the what's it called? The tournament tips and tricks video I did a little while back. That's because I'm trying to just now to try it out. I don't know. It's a good strategy to do to kind of get as many trophies as you possibly can. Did you hit me in one hit or was it two? We'll go two and do one. Ah, okay, there we go. So that should actually knock you out there. Yes, there we go. Now we do have, interestingly enough, a carnivore. That could give us a little bit of trouble. Actually, how much health do you have? 380. We need to make sure we actually don't die here. We need to make sure we don't die. You're actually gonna unswap right now, so that's it. I can't wait to deal with that. Yay. Okay, so we're gonna play it a little bit carefully. You have 1 point. I'm gonna block 1, save 3, because we need to actually go all out on you here. You save, blocked your 1 point, so now you have 3. 3 in theory could knock me out with the Spinosaurus. So actually a good call to go ahead and block 1. You do end up going 1. So now you have 2 points left. Ooh, but here's the thing. If I leave myself wide open, like how much attack would this have? 66. Oh, I don't actually think I could do it. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll block 1. We'll block 1 to hopefully save it. You are gonna have an extra point though, so I am a little bit curious where this is gonna end up. Probably 4 or 5 is gonna take to knock me out. I don't think you have it in your cards to do it though, especially with my block. I just need 2 to land on you. I just need 2 to land on you. You go 3. Okay, so that's definitely a victory. That is definitely a victory right there. Okay, we got that one done. We're gonna go all 4, and that's actually gonna leave you completely wide open and knock you out with a little bit of an overkill of about 800 attack. But there it is, victory done right there. Let's see how many trophies we actually get this time, because technically the Diplodocus is a little bit weaker. So it should give us a good amount of trophies. 30? That's like middle of the road. So we're getting closer, but there we are in Survivor League. That's great to see. I have a certain someone that's going to be annoying in the background, but that's fine. We're going to deal with you. Actually, we're going to take a second. We're going to take an intermission real quick. We're going to check out some things going on in the park. So let's go ahead and see here. Obviously this. I'm going to send Owen for now, because the one reason I would be doing that is because I am trying to get a super hybrid at the moment. Now, I'm not exactly sure how strong it is at level 1, but I do have Stegoceratops almost maxed out. Maxed out? I don't know what I'm talking about here. I'm just fumbling over words today. Jeez. Almost maxed out. We need 500. We need 5 more levels. Well, now we need 2 more levels, and that's going to cost about 2 million DNA. Now, technically, we're almost there to add another million, so in theory, we could level you up one more time. And actually, that does it right there. And then we actually have these to claim here, too. So this just gives me the food. I will actually go ahead and make the super hybrid. I will go ahead and do that. That didn't give me food. That gave me a lot of coin, though. Oh, we have the trade harbor. I bet that'll work. I bet that'll work. Okay, we're going to claim this. Does this give me food? Hey, we got 2 of those guys, though. That's DNA. That's not food. I suppose that's what... Oh, hey, that's food. That's not going to give me a million, though. It's going to give me quite a bit, actually. Ooh, Panthera. Heck yeah, we'll try and get you. Oh, wait. Did they remove the ability to do 10 at once? Why would they do that? That was such a convenience. I mean, we get the gold prize here, right? Oh, we got the card pack. Hey, look at that. That is 42,000 food. Who do we end up getting? Ooh, a big old snake. Giganotophis. Yeah, we'll call it that, sure. And then some loyalty points right there. That's very great to see. Why did they remove the ability to... Can I just max... No, it's just maxed out. Why would they remove that ability? I have no idea. We have things to claim here, like some Monostegotops DNA, which we now have 2,000 of. Now, I know somebody said in a live stream that I did a little while back to wait and try and get 2 of them. So I'm curious if they mean by the fact that it's gonna max me out a lot here. Can I actually check and see real quick what that's gonna cost for me? Oh, I don't want to do that. I do want to look at these deals real quick before we do this. I don't want to Paris for office. I don't want to trade you. So we're actually gonna come here. We're gonna come to Jurassic. We're gonna trade some of these guys for food. We're gonna do 3 of you. Can we not do that? We can't do that. Oh wow, that almost gives me 1 million food right there, though. I'll gladly do that. So that should actually in theory be enough. Now I want to check before doing it. I want to see how much it's actually gonna be. So right here on the official wiki, level 1, 2,506 or 2,056 health, and then 643 attack. That's a little bit. That's definitely a little bit. And then level 10, it goes up to 3,000. I am curious why they don't have it labeled here with the rest of them, but that's definitely interesting. So, probably don't want to immediately max you out. Also, it's going to take some time to cook. Hey, leveling up right there. We're almost actually done with this season organically without having to spend for the grand premium that I just don't want. I just don't care for. But let's go ahead. Let's pop over here. Before I actually do that, I am going to buy 1 more of you. We're going to pop you in there just so that way I have another one cooking so I can go ahead and just replace you back. But let's pop over here. That is a maxed out level 40 Stegoceratops, 3,000 health and 780 attack, almost the same as a level 10. So in theory, this is technically the same level. This is technically the same exact level. So, I mean, it wouldn't be that different though. I can always cook up another one. They're only 8,000 DNA, right? They're only 8,000. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna click fuse here. This is kind of exciting. Oh, it doesn't actually cost sDNA to do it. It costs regular DNA. Interesting. Well, it's gonna cost 4 hours to do here. And that's gonna cost all that DNA there. That's exciting to see. Now, because I'm impatient, I'm gonna try and speed it up twice. So we're gonna do 2 times here. I guess I should have just waited it out. Just go already. Just get it done. But we're gonna go ahead. That is our first S hybrid, our first super hybrid. We're gonna place you. Actually, it's not gonna do anything. We're gonna place you over here. That is amazing. Okay, now I'm curious. So this is a super rare creature. So Monostegotops. Shut up. Jeez, thank you. Monostegotops over here now. Oh, look at it. It's so glorious. And we actually get a free feed there. Now, I want to go ahead and level you up a little bit. 4, 5, 6. And that's about max as I want to do. Now I'm curious. Where does it sit level-wise? Is it my strongest? No, it's not my strongest. Where's it at? It's not my strongest. It's not my strongest at all. So I'm actually going to level you up a little bit more. I bet it's because its attack is so weak. Okay, so that's that right there. So level 9. I wonder if level 10 would push it. I wonder if level 10 would push it. Not sure. What's this here? Nothing. Okay. So we're going to pop on over here. I am curious what it would take to be my strongest. Okay, so now it's my like 2nd strongest. Minus the fact that I have 2 Metropterodons. Minus that fact. That is still really strong. Now, I don't know if it's going to mess up anything or not. It shouldn't because it's not my strongest. So it shouldn't, in theory, mess up anything, right? But we'll definitely have to test you a little bit later because I imagine you're going to take quite some hours to recharge. I'm not sure. But what we are going to go ahead and do is the same exact skill. We're going to actually up it a little bit. So we're actually going to come here. We're going to do, because now we're in a different league. We're going to do someone with quite a bit. Let's do Postosuchus, because hopefully we don't face anything super strong. And not a pterosaur, because if we face a pterosaur, we're pretty much done for. Because Postosuchus does not have a lot of attack. Okay, so good news, there's no pterosaur. Even better news, there's 2 carnivores. So that's great to see. I will gladly take 2 carnivores with Postosuchus here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this here. I'm not sure how far we're going to get tonight. I want to try and get 500 today in total. I don't know if we're going to do that this episode because I've already been recording for 17 minutes and we've been, yapping a lot. We've gotten a lot of progress done, though. Gotten a lot of progress done. I'm glad we finally gotten that super hybrid, even though it spent like $500 to do it. Like, jeez. Like, bro, why? Why does it take 6 times to do it every single time? I didn't need to go 3, did I? I don't know why I did that, but bro, like whenever it gets super hard, it's always just, and I know it's by chance to actually get it a good time, but it's like whenever you wanted to do it, it's always like, oh, you want me to have good luck? How about we have to do this like 5 or 6 times, you know? How about we do that there we go. Okay, but let's see here. We're gonna go 3, because hopefully you didn't block 2. You blocked 1. Is that enough to knock you out? Oh, nice. That is enough to knock you out. Very good. The multipliers, I still have yet to understand exactly what the amount is. I think it's like 1.5, and then it applies it to both. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at it. I've heard that there's like a damage calculator, and I don't want to use that because that feels like cheating. Because it's kind of a surprise. It's like, okay, well, it won't it? I don't know. You'll have to do it to find out. I will say there should be a way to backtrack some points, especially since you can't exactly calculate it without knowing the multiplier. So that's very interesting. We got 32 trophies right there, so that's definitely the skill. Is that going to pop us up to Hunter League? No, we actually got quite a ways to go. I want to try and get to 200. So if we get 40 trophies, that should just be 3 battles. Well, we'll have to see how that ends up going. We are climbing the ranks a little bit here, but that's fine. We're going to do you 2. We're going to do this. I don't want to throw in you quite yet. Well, I'll throw in some of a little bit more attack, and then we'll throw into a Drungosaurus. Let's hop in, see what we have to do here. I'm really hoping it doesn't throw it off, because I really wanted that S hybrid, or that super hybrid. I think it's called super hybrid officially. I'm not sure. But yeah, I really wanted it just to feel like I'm making progress, because I feel like I've done 37 episodes of Jurassic World the game, and while that feels like it's very little, the amount of progress I've made, like I'm level 52. I need to get to level 54. That's what I need to do. But I'm level 52, and I just feel like I haven't been making a lot of progress in it. You know, I just feel like I have just been kind of lacking behind a little bit, and I don't know. It's been kind of like, okay, I need to make some progress this episode. I need to be able to do something. So I'm just like, okay, hey, let's spend a little bit of bucks, right? Because we can very easily earn them back. This game is very generous with bucks. I mean, you have a chance of getting 90 bucks a day. Not even that. Every 6 hours, you have a chance of that. It's kind of random at times, and it doesn't happen when you need it, but it still happens. And it's like, you know, I'm very, like, not conservative about bucks, which you'll notice about me. I'm just like, well, we'll earn them back. It's quite easy. I am actually very quickly to be able to get back to 1,000 bucks. Now, this tournament is going to be a little bit different, because I'm probably going to spend a lot of bucks on this one and not get a lot back. Because normally with tournaments, it's like you have 3 chances to get bucks. So you have a chance on getting like 1,500 at the end of the tournament. And the return on investment is actually really, really good. This time around, though, all 4 cards are going to be DNA, which I kind of wish it wasn't. I mean, give me some resources, man. Give me something in exchange. But I don't know. Yeah, it's the rules of the tournament. I think it's the same thing for Amber tournaments, which I don't find to be really worth it, personally. And now I don't know if that's because, like, I, you know, have VIP and do the seasons. Although, to be fair, I didn't even buy the upper battle pass this time, and, you know, I've been earning quite a bit of Amber. So I personally find Amber quite easy to earn. Now, maybe that'll change in the future. I don't know. I don't know. But we'll definitely have to see how that goes. So we're going to use you this time, and we're going to go ahead and hop in here. There we go. I definitely want to try and use a new hybrid tonight. Maybe we'll end up... No, I don't want to waste it in that. I want to use it, but the only problem is that Consoffinator is the only dinosaur you really need, right? It's the only dinosaur you need. So, in these battles, because it's a flock creature and it's just so strong. But the more and more that it kind of gets passed by creatures, the more and more I fear it might get a little bit weakened compared to some creatures. Because I know there's some creatures that gets into like the 10,000 HP. And if I end up having to face those, which I don't think I will, let's be clear. I don't think with that guy I'll be facing like level 40 Indoraptors or anything, right? Let's not get a little bit carried away here, you know what I mean? But I don't know. It's definitely up for debate what that'll do. Because I know, like if it was for Indoraptor, I would immediately say no. I would just immediately say no, I'm not ready for Indoraptor yet. But Monostegotops was a super rare rather than being a legendary. So I kind of looked at it as like, it's like the stats are pretty much a higher end, like on the higher end. So it's pretty much very similar to the Stegoceratops at level 40, the Monostegotops being at level 10. So it just feels like a return in investment, because it's like, okay, you now have extra levels you can do. You can add on to these creatures and make it even stronger. Because I think it goes up to 4,008. No, it goes up to 3,000. I can't remember what it goes up to. It's either 4,000 or 3,000, but it gets really strong. And to me personally, that feels very worth it to have. Just go ahead and get it. Because number one, I'm impatient, and number two, like I said, it's a return investment. So, you know, there's that. There's my cope. There's my justification for spending 500 bucks on this creature tonight. So there's that. That's 39 trophies. We are almost there to 200 trophies. So we might actually go ahead and push for 300 trophies, and then I'll battle 200 off camera. I know I'm actually gonna need more than that because it's a 2,500. So I might actually try and push for 700 tonight. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. I will probably stream for you guys tomorrow, for me Saturday, because I'll probably stream the rest of it then. So that way we can just go ahead and get the rest of this done. I'm gonna kind of do the same skill again. I feel like that works. But I definitely want to stream tomorrow. So for you guys, it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be tomorrow. For me, it's gonna be in 2 days, right? We'll stream the end of the tournament. Like it's like I always do. It's like I always do. I don't think I did Pteranodon Gen 2 though. I did end up winning that one though. That one is cooking. Am I kicking? I don't know. We'll go ahead and save the point here. Carnotaurus happening here. We do have 2 pterosaurs, 1 carnivore. I'm not really worried about it though. We can probably take these guys on very easily. But okay. Let me know down in the comments though. So since we just got our first super hybrid, what should be another super hybrid I focus on? Or other hybrid in general? So definitely let me know that down in the comments. We're gonna go 2 and 1 here. So there we go, got that done. That's gonna bring in the bird. I notice I don't very frequently fight flock creatures in this. I'm very curious why they don't do that. That's definitely very interesting, because it's like, that would really change tournaments a lot and make them a lot harder. Because I feel like with flock creatures, especially with Consophinator, it just feels too easy. It feels easy, and the only thing in your way is the dinosaur refresh rate, whereas like they need to recover. We're gonna go 3 and save 1. And that's the only thing in your way, because it's like the battles aren't hard. It's just you need to wait for your dinosaurs to recover or spend bucks on it, right? You know, so there's that. Plus, by the way, doing this tournament will technically give me 2. Now, I'm curious how I can get another Monostegotops. Do I need to actually have another Stegoceratops at level 40? Or does it work like with regular hybrids, where it's like you just need the DNA to do it and it'll just cook automatically? I think that's how it does it, is just because it's set unlocked, right? So if it's unlocked, there should be really no difference in that. So I am curious how much DNA it has. Actually, I'm going to look at that now. I'm going to look at that now and see how much it actually costs, what it cost. That should push us to 200. Wow, really? That didn't push us to 200. We got really darn close though, jeez. Anyways. Let's see here though. We're not gonna get 50 bucks. Why would I get a return on investment? Why would I do that? Maybe we'll push for Dominator League in this episode. I don't know. So I'm curious if I click this. Oh, it only costs 1,000. Ah, interesting. So I actually like that then. That it actually costs cheaper then. So that's very cool to see. So if I wanted another one, it only costs 1,000. What do I have now for it? Ah, 37. Oh, this is complete here. Well, that's a lot of bucks too. So we're just gonna go ahead and claim all this here. So my mission, by the way, I'm actually on level 51. I thought it was 52, but oh well. Hybrid fusing. Who do we actually get here? We got some amber. There's 25. Ooh, Carnoraptor. I hear that's a very good creature actually. Let's actually go ahead and take a look at your stats real quick. So I'm actually curious that I actually have one. It's not unlocked, but I actually do have one now. Wow, you're actually really up there. Jeez, you're up there with some legendaries. So 2,400, that's actually really good stats. Granted, that's level 40. That would definitely be a good one to try and get. Definitely would be a good one to try and get. There's some more SCNA there. We have just doubled what it is. So our mission right now is to get some level 40s. Yeah, I probably should actually try and focus on that again. There should be some other ones I should focus on. Not you, not you. You'd probably be easy to do. Let's go ahead and feed you a little bit with the little food that I actually have here. We'll try and get you to level 40 here. Go ahead and get that done there. There we go. Get this done. Get that done. There we go. Now we have a level 11. Do I actually have the ones I need? I don't think I do. Wait, do I have you unlocked? Oh, you're Amber. Oh, so that's where Amber comes into play there, but that's fine. I probably have enough to get you done anyways. So we'll go ahead and infuse you. There we go. And that'll actually push to level 30. I think I need, what, 3 more? Yeah, 3 more. And that'll actually be good. So go ahead and push that there. We'll go ahead and view there. And I'll go ahead and actually just buy... Oh, okay, so there we go. Will cost 10 for free. Oh, I put you in there, didn't I? Oh, yeah, that'd be a problem, wouldn't it? So that costs 30 bucks. I'll do that off camera because I'm sure it'd be free to hatch them anyways. So I'll just try and push that off camera. That'll be a very easy one to go ahead and get. I suppose let's take a break from the tournament and go ahead and hop into this. We'll at least do some steps here because I really, really want to get the big guy done. So we'll do you. And actually what I'll do is I'll do you two first and then you, because this looks actually insanely easy. And luckily this isn't one where it's like if you get knocked out, you're done. So unlike some other one of these that really stinks, because it's just like, that makes it extremely hard and kind of not me wanting to do it at all. So that's very interesting. But there it is, 521. 2 Jungosaurus is out of there. I just put you in to save me up some points, my guy. Just put me in to save me up some points. Now I kind of get the memes, by the way. So there was this whole thing that I think I saw a video from Saton Rex. Shout out to him, by the way. He's great. If you're not subscribed to him, go check him out. But I saw a video from him, and it was just like, we sacrificed so many 2 Jungosauruses, and I'm just like, why 2 Jungosaurus? Why that specific creature? And now I know, because it's like the weakest creature in the game. That's just a little funny tidbit. But there we go. Got that happening there. Got that going. Prioraptor on out of there. And now we have the Rhymphosuchus. That's what we're going to call it. Or no, is it Rhymphosuchus? Well, Rhymphosuchus. We'll go with that. Rhymphosuchus. I'm sure I'm butchering that. You can let me know in the comments if I am. But that's fine. You're going to bring in a Corinthiasaurus. That one I know how to say. That one I know how to say. I'll go ahead and bring this in here. I am curious. So I actually want to use Monostegotops in this because I want to know, and I don't want to do overkill in the tournament, right? Because then that earns me less trophies. But I am actually genuinely curious how long its cooldown is because it didn't say on the wiki. It didn't say on the wiki, and I feel like that's kind of important information to know, you know? I mean, that's kind of important to know. We'll just send Owen for that. 2 more to do here. When do I get my next Postosuchus? Oh, we should actually get to step 20 tonight. We should get to that in theory. In theory, we should get to that. I'll throw my 2 Jungosauruses must be sacrificed. Yes, there we go. They will be avenged. Oh, jeez. That's funny, though. That's a level 80 Postosuchus, by the way. That's a level 80. Also, some of these battles are kind of restricted by you needing a specific creature. So, like, why, though? Why you do that? I just want to get the shards and be done with this. Also, by the way, there's another event coming up where there's going to be aquatic creatures coming in. Not necessarily, you know... Oh, actually, you know... not necessarily that there's going to be heroic shards for them, like I originally thought, like the dumb person I am. But rather, it's going to be an event like this, but instead we're going to be battling with aquatic creatures. I was genuinely curious where the rest of the shards were we were going to get from. Because obviously we have the event, right? And the big tough one is going to be the Postosuchus. That did barely anything. You should be ashamed of yourself, 2 Jungosaurus. But I was just sitting there like, where are we going to get the rest of these shards from? Because, like, clearly this isn't going to be enough, right? Clearly this just isn't going to be enough to do it. And so I'm actually very interested to see what else they do and what other kind of creatures they actually end up bringing in. What other heroic shards they do, if they do more. There were some leaks, and I'm not going to say what they are for spoiler reasons, but there were some leaks I did see, and I find it interesting. And I'm curious how overpowered it's going to end up becoming here pretty soon. Because, you know, obviously if they can do commons, they can do other ones as well. Like I said, I'm not going to say which ones are common, but they're common. So I'm curious how quickly Triceratops will become quite useless again, you know. But it'll be a good one to do. I'm also curious how we're going to end up earning heroic shards past this event for future players. So, like, obviously this event isn't forever, right? Obviously the event isn't forever. I'm going to block 2 in case it actually 7-7. So I'm curious how future players are going to be able to get the shards. There's no, like, missions for that. Unless it's just, like... Oh, no. Oh, no. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I lost last time. Sorry, I had to really lock in that time. Really had to lock in, but there we go. Got that done right there. Very cool to see. So we need 2 more done. We need 2 more done here. But there's that done right there. We only have 80 now. We need to get that because I want to get Postosuchus this episode, or at least I would like to. So we'll go ahead and do you two there, and then I'll go ahead and throw in another Constantinator because I'm probably not going to end up using them tonight. And if I do, it'll be in 2 hours, so that'll be fine. This is going to be a long episode, by the way. We've got quite a few battles in. Got Stegos. I keep saying Stegoceratops. Monostegotops done, and now we're actually doing this. We're going to get Postosuchus sharded up 1. Or sharded up 1. Is that going to be a new phrase? I don't know. That'll be up for you to decide. But anyways, we got this Gallimimus happening here. You're going to go 1 and knock me out. Out of your 2? Really? I mean, sure, why not? But like, just go something. I don't know. Go a little more. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and go 3 and 3. I feel like that should do it. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. And we're going to bring on this amphib. Bring on the amphibian, yes. Avenge my Tuojungasaurus's death. But got Nundosuchus here. It has 3. Doesn't go any interestingly enough. Now, what I'm actually going to end up doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. And I think that should do it. That in theory should do it. Maybe. I didn't check. Yet I did it. Just barely did it. So that we just did enough there. So now we just have to go all out on you when we actually win. But yeah, a lot's going to be happening in this episode. So we got 1 more battle. And then I'll battle the tournament off camera. Go all out on you. There we go. And like I said, I'll be going live for you guys tomorrow. For me, Sunday. And we'll be finishing up that tournament there. Hopefully, I'll have a decent amount of trophies. Maybe I'll have, you know, enough to actually win the tournament and not have to spend 2,000 bucks this time around. 1 more battle. And the rest of it looks like it's just Postosuchus. So that's definitely very cool to see. I'll have to do this off camera as well. So that's definitely very interesting. And then we'll do 1 more here. And there we go. Go ahead and pop. Oh, I need a Diplotator. No. Okay. Okay. Diplotator. Where are you at? There we are. There we are. Hopping in there. There we go. So that'll give us a little bit more of a boost. Now, if I need like a Diplotator level 10, or sorry, not level 10, level 20, I will be done for because then I won't be able to do that, unfortunately. Oh no, Tuojungasaurus. Oh, who could have predicted that? Anyways. Diplotator, we're just gonna save the points here, my guy. You don't get your time to shine. No, I'm sorry, you don't get your time to shine today. You're against creatures way above your pay grade. So, and you're also 1 shot. So, bye-bye. It's so fun having a camera. Anyways, we're gonna end up doing this here, or we're gonna go 4 and block, or save 2. There we go. Did you not have any extra points? You might have not have, actually. I thought you had at least 1 block. No, you didn't. Okay. Oh, well, it's fine. You're gonna dash swap back to 2. Now, you're not gonna have enough to do anything. You actually go your 2, so that's good. That's very good. Now, if I lock in and pay attention, maybe I'll actually be able to use the right amount of points and not lose like last time. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go 2. Save those last 4 points. And there we go. Those 2 points are going in for that Metrilong. There we go. And now we just have an Ankylosaurus level 83, which is absurd, but fine, I suppose. And you're gonna go 2, which is not even gonna be enough to knock me out of tier. Aw, poor Ankylosaurus, so weak. And you're just going to burn with my attack. My fury of the Conservinator with 16,000 attack, dude. That's insane. That's a victory. That's enough shards to be able to get Postosuchus leveled up. And I'm actually curious now because I actually did see something. Is it going to be my strongest creature now? Maybe. Where you are? There you are. Is it my strongest creature now? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's enhance Postosuchus. Yes, I guess a very cool looking animation. And the star animation is glitched just like it was for that. Oh, look at that icon. And now that is all 3 sharded up. Ooh, okay. So is that my strongest creature now? I'm curious. Go ahead and claim that there. Let's pop on into a battle and see. Oh. No, you're not. Why on earth would I think you're better than Metriophodon? Why would I think you were stronger than? I don't know. You're not even stronger than Constantinator. Got a badge to collect here. We'll go ahead and claim 2 of those. That'll get me some progress there. And then I'm going to wrap up the episode here and completely ignore that boss. But if you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Jurassic World game content like this. And without further ado, I'll see you in the next video. I completely butchered that outro.